Hello, Aries, and welcome to your reading with me, Melissa Joy. We're going to take a look at what is going on here in this goldenness energy that was kicked off by the reading, Expect the Unexpected. This is delight. This is light. These are gifts, talents, and skills. These are opportunities coming forward, serendipity. Think along those lines. It's pretty... had me quite enamored because I'm like, oh, okay. And although these might sound like general and gentle conversations that we have here at this channel, that's because the magic is occurring inside of you. The seeds are rising up inside of you. It's not a person coming along telling you what to do or predicting your future so that I get you all excited and then it fizzles and fades out. I am teaching you how to fish so that you get the joy of living your life. Now, in the meditation ahead of time, the words came out, don't. Just don't. So let's get in and see what that is about, okay? Because we have this uprising strength coming in with the Knight of Wands and the Strength card. This is interesting because your strength has to do with like a multifaceted skill. Think about it like a multiverse as opposed to just a universe. You're able to navigate into divine with the whole earth, with Gaia, maybe with vibration, with imprint, with intention, those type of things. And you're saying, get to the shaman card, the bullseye, bing, bing. We got wild woman going on up under here, and she actually shows up as Mercury. So maybe if you're showing up calendarically, this Mercury retrograde is going to turn in your favor. We have a lot going on and shifting around in the universe right now, and it's things that are starting to give you, we could say, the upper hand, but really it's the better hand because it's not up over anyone, even not up over yourself, but it's the better hand. And that's a hand that you know how to navigate and energies that you're familiar with in order to construct the connection with the unfamiliar. Okay, so that we could just think of that. That's a lot of mystery talk for principles versus rules. All right, so I see water coming in along with this magical map shifter. It's almost making me think of like when people scry or look into energies to see what is in there, because what you're really doing as you're looking into the space, like say this drop of water, you're looking both through and to. And as you do that, you're opening the front of your mind and the back of your mind. So the conscious and the unconscious at the same time, and you allow them to see and perceive concurrently. Oh, wait. Let's get a little bit on what you are seeing here, Aries. Let's see what is going on for you. I see that. The Emperor. You're seeing that victory is to be had. You've already had many victories, but they've been under the table, and it's not talking about, you know, trickster, naughty, or secret, that type of thing. It's stuff that you've kept on the down low for a time because you're still looking out upon the horizon for the one that will make the change. But I'm telling you, it's not coming in as the way you thought or saw, because before that's the air, and now here we have the earth element stepping on in with you. But this is in dreamscape, so that would make me think very much like plasma, thus this water energy going on. So it's something that you're seeing in your mind's eye, and they're saying, take note. Take note. It's like leaving this emperor throne behind you, because the throne becomes the stability, the tether point. Like when people go through these unexplored caves, they tie off the rope at a point outside of it. That way they're able to return to it. So when your mind is opening in that scope, ooh, just like this. Okay, where everybody else, this sword was coming through this way, like coming through here and landing into your mind's eye. You're talking about the tethering of it, almost like a flossing, like trying to floss your teeth. Or when they saw logs and they had the two-handed saw that men were on, and it's getting into that rhythm and coordination with yourself. The rhythm is gonna get you. It's gonna get you to look down and see what is right at your feet. You're not defeated, friend. So they're talking about that tether point. Let us take care of that for you so that you can begin to explore what's going on around you. No, you can't decide how this is all going to go. We're wanting to get you out of the deciding mode and more into the imaginal realm, into the dunamis power. They're talking about a double reward. So maybe you've been to hell and back and hell and back and hell and back and hell and back. And they're talking about it's time to be able to see what you've been missing all along by having to hold both points for yourself. 0505, whoever wondered, there is the change point. That you're not having to do it all by yourself anymore. See, the donkey is humble and lowly, but it can carry heavy gear. You've been carrying these burdens for so long that you couldn't, like when you're loaded up like that, you can't bend forward because it's all going to turn on you. But now that somebody else is carrying the heavy load, something else, spirit itself, is taking care of what is your concern, what is your focus, what is your desired outcome, then you're able to graze, you're able to look down, and as you nourish and nurture yourself, it brings that uprising energy into you, base root chakra. It brings the vibration of the earth, and this is already placing itself over the all that glitters, the 10 of spheres, these drops of dew, of honey, of nectar coming in for you, Aries. I am excited about that. So what I would say about the don't entertain the thought that you're alone in this anymore. Because even if physically you don't have humans around helping you, spirit is coming in with a mighty hand and doing things that humans can do, creating these opportunities and these tethers that are very manifest, physical, real. And that's why they're wanting you to get into the imaginal act. And just the imaginal act is exploring the environment around you without being weighted or burdened down by this. And that might be a little disconcerting at moments, feeling like unless you have that pressure, that weight on you, that things aren't going to go well, they're not going to go right, that you feel too loose, like you're just going to flop loose and fly away, float away, that's not the issue of what we have here. They're wanting us to look this thing directly in the eye. So with that, let's go to the pearls. Directly in the eye. Okay, donkey, Knight of Pentacles. Tell us, what do you see? Let me get what flew the coop. Interesting. So when this one flew off, it displaced these. So for a lot of you, it's clearing out your Aquarius in your chart. You could look at whatever's there. You could even go listen to the Aquarius reading. It's because Aquarians have often, desired the love and the reciprocation, those type of energies, but have been doing such massive, energetic, physical, spiritual work, going out beyond Pluto, looking for the keys of life and bringing them back for us. Okay. And so now that Aquarius and Pluto are landing into this realm all together, kind of like this, like the bank vault, all of those angles are coming together. Hostilities. That it's displacing that. I hear stand your ground. I was talking about the bond of love, the commitment that you made. Stand your ground. And you're determined to not have to go to war for it. It's obvious because look at the helmet here. And that's what you're standing your ground for, is that these are your rights that we're talking about here. And something's trying to encroach on them, not infringe, encroach. So it's a physical movement towards of like trying to get you to move off of your turf of what it is. Why? Because look at that. See what you got on your turf? And those energies, people, places, and things are wanting to squander it and strip it bare. And you're like holding on to the last bits here. The last bits here. All right, so let's see what was face down, the thinking woman. Many of you, you'll resonate with Metatron energy, that there are systems in your left hand of possibility and potential, invisible grids. So you might start working with crystals and grids and meditations that have to do with like Fibonacci sequence or flower of life or Metatron's cube, things like that. More than fractals. It's like you've lost a huge part of your mind. It's like it's broken my heart. It's making me sick. It's in your hand. You didn't lose it. It's right here. It's right here in your left hand, the hand of potential. And it's seeking to befriend you and share this wisdom with you so that it can return to yourself, returning to your right mind, so that it can come out in action, the promises that you have been holding on to for some time. It has been quite a burden, very isolating and alone, cold, dark, damp. And what you're telling me is it should have been here by now. And yes, that is true. So for those of you that this is all you need to know, you can go ahead and click off. You can like, share, and subscribe. You can hit the description box to get a private reading with me. But those of you who want to know what's going on here and how do we bring this in, this thing that should have been here by now, this wisdom, this knowledge, this gift that you have, let's go there together. Okay, friend? So we're going to get into one of these because we were talking about that bank vault, remember? So tell us, how do we get this right mind soul retrieval? Okay, so if you're here, we're just going to go ahead and do this. We're going to invite in all the crystals. This is the main card, and it is the opening of the deck. So we're going to open this, the soul retrieval. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, so we had 17 degrees here for several days. It was frigid and it was cold, and you might think that's not that cold. I'm in Florida, okay? So where we were at when it dropped 50 degrees, that was really cold. And there was a chrysalis, right outside my door, and it made it. Look at that chrysalis there. Okay, so let's bring forward the warmth of the sun. That's what I'm hearing to call for. Bringing forward the return of the sun, returning of the sun. And now for many of y'all, this hasn't been a moment. We're talking like 16 years, 14 years, 8 years, 9 years, 11 years. If that is you and those things are gripping you now, we just command it to release its grip on you, the unbelief and the doubt, the things that have been holding it off from you, that you've been trying to hold out to make it somewhere. Well, that's been the trick. They've been having you hold out because they're holding you out. That's what that hostility was about. It was not you being hostile towards others. It's having to defend and protect. So we're clearing away any games, the defense, the offense, the holding out, the holding off, any of that. And we're stirring up the magic of life, the magic of the crystals, the magic of the earth, base root chakra, Gaia's vibration for you, the earth's vibration for you, all of love and life's vibration for you to bring forward this plasma energy into the life, into your right mind, into your well-being, making you whole now, my friend. That those pieces and parts of your soul, that the doubts and the worry and the shadows be cast off now, because we claim it so. We proclaim it. Even we're going out before us and letting the vibration of life clear this for us, that you stand still and you inherit the sun, and your beauty, your radiance in your life, man or woman, comes to you right now. The healed healer, the healed healer, the healed healer. Yes, yes, yes. I am the healed healer. You could say it with me if you like. I am the healed healer. That is Ophiuchus, no longer Chiron. It's the one that breaks the barriers and the boundaries to reach out for the sun. It's like the roots going down and the branches rising up. It is the seed that has erupted and opened into new life, my friend. Thank you, Quartz Crystal, for helping us with this. We appreciate the assistance and the love that is here. So if you're still here, consider like, sharing, and subscribing. It's down below and free as always. It helps us rise to the top. Also know you're the whole zodiac, so you can check out any video that your heart stirs over. Trust yourself, friend. You are divine. You are magical. And I want you here right now in your world, standing in your beauty, strength, and power. Thank you for stopping by. So until next time, bye.